Hi everyone, I'm King the Chef. So today I'm cooking for you a seared salmon with a sweet garlic butter and mustard glaze. I'm going to start with the salmon. I have scored my salmon for two reasons. One, it looks nice, and number two, so it doesn't buckle the skin when you cook it. Another trick or tip for salmon, dry the skin. In fact, dry both sides, as you can see. I'm going to do that just for your reference. If you dry it, you will get crispy salmon, all right? Cool. So I'm going to take you through the ingredients. First of all, we have coriander powder, followed by sweet smoked paprika. We then have our Celtic sea salt and our whole grain French mustard. I'm cooking with ghee butter, or ghee, simply because it's got a higher smoke point, so you can get it really hot and get a really good sear on the salmon, and it doesn't burn. I'm also going to accompany the salmon with some char grilled Pak Choi and scallion or spring onion, whatever you want to call it, accompanied with some shallots and chilli. I've also got some garlic butter, which I made prior. I'm going to whack that in at the end. We move over here. I'm going to use some avocado oil just to get the heat going on the salmon. Got some red wine vinegar, mirin, which is fermented rice. You can use this instead of honey. It's sweet. Instead of honey or agave, you can use rice mirin. And I'm also going to top it off with furikake sesame seeds. So this is just a sesame seed blend. It's toasted sesame seeds. It gives a really nice smoky finish to dishes. So I'm going to put all these ingredients into a pestle and mortar, get a lovely medley of flavors going, marinate our salmon, let it sit for a while, and then we're going to grill it, all right? A little bit of everything. So you got the pinch of coriander, pinch of smoked paprika, pinch of our salt. We're going to use a teaspoon of the whole grain mustard. We'll start with our spring onion, top and tail it, take that off, get rid of that. You're going to go in and you're just going to give this a loose chop. Mind your fingers. What you want to do is use your knuckles, guide the knife with your knuckles, all right? Just give it a loose chop, and then we're going to go in and give it a finer chop after. Bring it together. Again, mind your knuckles. Use your knuckles as a guide. Just give it a nice loose chop, or put your hand on top of the blade. Chop it as fine as you can. The finer you get it, the better. I love the sound of food being chopped. Well, I do anyway. Right, get it as fine as you can. Bring it back in. See, when you chop it, it almost becomes like a paste. So let's put that into our spice mix. Use the back of the knife, never use the front of the knife. To our spice mix. Okay, next we're going to go in with our ginger. Little trick for ginger. Instead of peeling ginger, because you waste, you get some of the rind and you'll waste it, just grate it in front of the knife, and all you want to do, so you're just taking the skin off the ginger. So we're going to go back in with our ginger again. Slice this thinly, mind your fingers, use the back of your knuckle to guide it. Again, hand on top of the knife so you avoid cutting yourself. Get that as fine as you can as well. Oh, nice little bit there. As fine as you can. The finer the better. Scrape it back, go back in. Put that into our mortar. Again, just use your finger right against the back of the knife and get all that goodness off. You don't want to waste anything. All right, and all we're going to do now, get this deliciousness Oh, that smells amazing. You're gonna just smash everything together. It's gonna be your marinade for the fish. Just look at that. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Splash of red wine vinegar. Splash of our mirin. And give that another little whirl. So now you've got a lovely paste to go in your fish. Just look at that. Look at that. This smells amazing, by the way. Cool, so get the excess off. Right. Come in with our fish. I'm gonna use my fingers because they are clean and you can't get any better than getting your fingers in, stuck in to food. We're gonna marinate our fish both ways. And now I will do, but 2 to 4 hours is best, all right? Let that sit. That's a wicked shot. So I'm gonna go in with the ghee. So I've got my pan nice and hot. So you just wanna cover your pan with the ghee, and that's gonna melt straight away because you've got a nice hot pan. So ghee is an Indian type of Indian style butter, and it's slightly healthier than normal butter because they separate the cream from the oil part, and this is what you get, and it tastes beautiful as well. So you're gonna get it nice and smoky, like so, and then we're gonna go in with our salmon. We're gonna go in skin down, always go in skin down, all right? And hold it down as you put it in. Hold it down so the skin doesn't buckle. God, it smells amazing. That's amazing. So if you don't have ghee, you can use avocado oil, because again, you can get avocado oil really hot, has a high smoking point, and it doesn't overpower. It's got a nice creamy taste. So you can use avocado or olive oil. Again, go in. You've got a nice crispy skin there. So I'm going to go in with the garlic butter now. So you're going to get a nice browning with this garlic butter. Get it all around. And you're going to baste. You're going to baste your salmon. Ooh, look at that. Right, we are ready to take our salmon out. So we're going to go in with our Pak Choi. Just split this down the middle. Take the root out. You don't want a stalky bit. Just take that out. Let's go in with both. We're going to use the same butter we cooked our salmon in. And we're going to go in with our spring onion too. Again, top and tail it. So we're going to split our chilli down the middle. The stalk, split it down the middle again. All right, we're gonna whack this in our pan and get these flavors together. All right, we're gonna go in with our Pak Choi, chili, spring onion, a lovely Celtic salt. That's all we need. Just toss that about in the pan until it gets a little bit of color. All right, we are ready to go. Cool. Switch our heat off, take it off the heat. Here is my sweet mustard and garlic butter glazed salmon with charred Pak Choi, spring onion and chili. Voila.